X Leaf Productions, welcome! How's the volume, guys? Alright, so I started a bit of this on Twitch, but for those that are just coming in, welcome. I'm playing this is actually the first Let's Play of, this is the first part 1 of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, and, well, skipping the good part. Yeah.
How did you get that power?
No idea.
Actually, I think... so I did a bit of this, but I'm going to start from the beginning. Just so you guys can see how this game plays. So for the... you're new? Well, then welcome! So for those that are just coming in here, hi, we're playing Fire Emblem... Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. It just came out today, so... I was hoping that we just, you know, have fun and we do this. So for those that missed out on earlier, we're just gonna play through the whole beginning again. Let me check my screen size. Okay. So we're gonna play... Oh, this is very interesting, though. So as you can see, we have a bunch of things. We got settings, and there's a bunch of settings. Volume settings, controller settings, and button settings. We're actually gonna be starting a new game. So we're gonna go hard and classic. And we're gonna do slow and steady, so just show all the... I played the original Fire Emblem Warriors, so I know kind of how these settings work and all that jazz. So we're going to overwrite the save data, because I was testing out things earlier. As you can tell, and yeah, I'm gonna play through the whole thing from the beginning.
Bloodshed. Will it never come to an end?
This is a pretty sick opening, not gonna lie.
Hello? Where is that freeloader, huh?
If you guys have any questions about the live stream and all stuff, feel free to ask.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah? Finally. Come on, sunshine. Up and at 'em.
Favorite game? That's a good question. So, you know, yeah. My favorite game is probably, even to this day, it's probably Fire Emblem Heroes, if I'm being honest. I play that game consistently every day, so yeah. So today we're picking... So this is the protagonist. So in case you can't tell, this game is an extension of Fire Emblem Three Houses. But we got a new protagonist here. We got Shez. This is our purple hair protagonist, and he's a, I guess he looks like a mercenary of sorts. We're going... For those that watched the trailer, we're sticking with the, we're streamlining this, so we're gonna go with the male Shez.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
What's going on? Did your head spring a leak while you were napping? Better see if you can even remember your name.
We're gonna go with Shez.
Well, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Apologies, friend. I'm all right. Is the battle at hand?
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here? You heard who we're up against, yeah? Geralt's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here. Don't like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Select the Ashen Demon's form. These guys look familiar, don't they? We're gonna streamline this. We're going with the female Ashen Demon. And her name is gonna be Byleth. So I pointed this out when I was like trying this out earlier. It was like, I did not type this in. It's actually supposed to be Byleth, but I think the game recognizes what you name the protagonist in Fire Emblem Three Houses. So it knows that I called her Byleth. So it's Byleth.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village. But this battle is about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Enemy activity detected, Captain.
Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Wasn't expecting a fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, here we go.
A double to you.
Alright, here we go.
All right, let's
First
get down to
battle.
business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
So movement camera controls. Move and then use the elbow, use the L stick to move, and then use the R to use the camera, and then apparently do move to dash. Okay, sounds about right.
Move out.
Sounds like standard stuff.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Time to see what you're made of.
Mission start. Regular attacks and strong attacks. Okay. And you can combo. Like these.
Getting up much of a fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
So each class has its own unique class action, and she has a Myrmidon. He gets to use the X button to charge up.
Guess that's that.
I eat steak tougher than this. Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
Be the mercenary captain. Lock on. So you can lock onto them, and then you can hold ZL to guard and B to dodge. And then we have main missions.
Let's do this.
Combat arts and magic. Use the combat arts use durability, and you can't use the same combat or magic multiple times in a row. Okay.
Let's do this.
We defeated the guy.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
Yeah, there's a bunch of combos, and this is basically just a hack and slash. It's a Warriors game, so... We're in Stronghold's cabin, stun gain, feeling critical rush. So stun gauge, critical rush, certain things. Okay. I played Warriors before, so I think I've made it.
You're complete.
The captain ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Master your fear and advance!
And here we go!
Eyes open. We still don't
Woo!
know if
That's
the
cool!
is here.
This game is actually pretty sick. Gerald's main force appeared.
Main force is here. We're saved. Push the enemy back.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Berlin's mercenaries.
Defeat Gerald Mercenary's main force. Pilot, uh-oh!
Now, isn't this a sight? You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This'll be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
We got critical rush. Lasley has died?
Lashley like she was nothing. There's so many of them.
Let me see.
Only one thing to do about that.
Warrior special. So if the warrior gauge is full, press A to unleash a warrior special. To fill the warrior gauge.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
I've got you!
Captain Burling's nearly routed.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late.
No. Just when my dream was finally in sight. You monster.
Captain Burling has died! Oh, no!
Captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
Get to Vilas. Gerald's mercenary, Vilas.
Stand down or die.
We're gonna stand, we're gonna fight, and we're gonna avenge the captain.
Oh my god.
Why am I so scared? It's just one merc.
Run! Run while you can!
Getz has died!
Gets no! This can't be happening!
Everyone's dead! We're about to die.
I have to keep fighting.
Perish with you. Huh? The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Whoa. There's our sword. I was actually curious, like, what his sword's called, and they don't say it.
Where did you
Okay.
get that power?
No idea. But it's just what I need to bring you down. We're here to help.
Okay. Oh, Biles fell back? Okay, fine. Defeat Gerald's mercenary allies. Whoa! We are obliterating them.
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
Warrior special. What?
You're done.
Violet can just guard against that like it's nothing?
That's enough. We did what we came to do. Everyone, fall back.
Okay.
Sorry, but this fight is over.
Hey, wait.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here. Wait, why am I so tired?
Dead.
Huh? Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Jack!
Oh.
I know your voice. I dreamed about you.
Strange. I have no such recollection. Regardless, I'm a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arval.
Arval, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much.
Little, welcome. I am still on
You are a
YouTube.
crucial piece of this world's cyclical. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
Little, I should explain. I was on YouTube for a while, but then over like these past like months, I had university to contend with, and so I wasn't able to do any YouTube live streams for like the longest time. But right now, since I'm on summer break, I feel like I can take some time to do some live streams. So yeah, this will be interesting. Because this game I'm excited for, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes is just dropped, and we got a demo for it, so I wanted to play it. Cairo time. It's been ages. Thank you, Cairo time. Thank you for coming to the stream. How have I been? Well, I just finished my first semester of university, and I'm back for summer break, and Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes dropped, so I wanted to live stream it. It's the demo version. The game comes out in June 24th, I think, so I'm going to have some time to have some fun, and actually doing a lot of art, but I also, on top of doing art, I wanted to just, come back with you guys and, hang. So there I am, guys. I'm back for a while. For summer break. Thank you for... Little... I do not associate myself with Speedy anymore, but I still thank you for wishing me back. It's been a long time, and I'm happy to be back with you guys.
For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
I don't understand. I'm already up and about.
Perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts. Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
I will vow to become
And I'll
stronger.
get stronger. The man I am now will seem like a little kid in comparison. And one day, I will surpass the Ashen Demon. I swear it.
Indeed.
So, In case you can't tell, the protagonist is fully voiced and has its own thoughts and personality with voice lines.
So, there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Partings just come easy to me, I guess. The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Geralt's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Partner in destiny.
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Okay, and that was the intro chapter. That's very interesting. So we have this new guy called Shez, and this new person called Arvel. Apparently this Arvel lives rent-free in Shez's brain, so that's a thing.
Prologue. A chance encounter.
Prologue, a chance encounter.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance. Though once consumed in war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony.
Relative harmony, the game says.
Nestled between them is Garreg-Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps.
By the way,
to
guys, if you guys can
maintain
hear my
peace
stream,
across
how is the
continent.
volume?
Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramayana.
How's the volume, guys?
And west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
Hey, wake up! Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22.
22!
The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
Think about my mistakes.
Ignoring me, I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. Now then, with that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Evolution fan, hello! I'm finally back to live stream after how
You're
long?
going to get us lost.
Right now we're streaming Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. The game comes out, this is the demo, and the game comes out on the 24th.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait.
The Lonely X, welcome!
You
First
clearly
streaming
need
over
every
here.
blade you
See,
can
how
find,
have you?
and my
How have you
pockets have
been?
feeling
I've
awfully
been
light
great.
lately. What do you say?
Well, I've actually been. I've been very busy lately, and well, okay, so I just finished my first semester at university, so that's why I've been gone, and I've been doing a lot of school-based stuff and a lot of art, so that's kind of where I was. But this game I'm excited for since it was released for a while, since it was announced for a while, and I wanted to try it out. There actually is a demo for this game. It's called Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, as you can see in the title. This game comes out on the 24th, but the demo is out now, so I'm playing through it with you guys. I'm going to be streaming for a bit, maybe. I'll definitely go as far as the game will allow me
stepping in
to.
and helping us chase off these scary.
Alright, so apparently my class changed. I'm a flugel now. What?
Bandits?
Huh.
Don't worry about payment. You'll receive plenty of gold. If we survive, that is.
Oh. Defeat the thief to clear the way for Edelgard to beat your Claude. Sure thing, buddy. Shez changed classes now with Flugel. Shez learned unique ability. There are 3 types of unique abilities: action, support, and tactical. Flugel. I'll explain later. During the battle, press LX to check the class and unique abilities of the unit you're currently controlling. Bookmark saves. Okay, so you can create bookmark saves. Capture one to create book, you continue the battle. Loading a bookmark will not delete it. So in classic mode, when you bookmark a save, it will basically count as pausing in hitting the real Fire Emblem games. Button settings. I'm gonna change the button settings. Yes, save my changes. Critical attack! Woo! Oh, hello! Oh, wait, missed it. Resource pouch. Yo, hold on, that's the thing. Alright, anyway. Evolution fan, I'm Flugel. Apparently it's a sword dual wielding class. Yeah, I don't exactly know much about it myself. Fighter, bow. This guy's a lancer? This guy uses axes? What? Costas. Iron King's Thieves. Defeat the thieves and secure the escape route.
Fighting for them now, are ya? You can die with your new friends!
Fighting thief. Class of phase. Advantage icons will be displayed on the minimap. The advantages offered against the enemy, the more... Okay. Breeding a fire axe equipped with an axe ogre has a strong advantage against lance-wielding enemies. Okay, so weapon cycle is in this game.
Let me show you a trick for dealing with heavily defended enemies.
There we go, we killed it. So we gotta play as Edelgard.
Watch this.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
2 of the thieves remain. Soul of Prominence, level 1.
My turn has arrived.
Switching units, you can press up or down and change units. Dimitri is a solo class that of getting a sword with an... Okay, yeah. Switch to Dimitri.
I won't allow anyone to stop me.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy, Dimitri.
Earth Splitter!
Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All 3 of them have crests.
Crest effects. Units with crest can trigger crests. Yo, Spoocial Fool Z, welcome! Welcome to the stream. I'm back after a long time.
What's wrong with you? They're just a bunch of brats. Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already.
1 thief remain.
Is it clock time? I think it's clock time.
I'll take over.
Extra effective attacks. A weapon, combat art, or magic that's extra effective gives a huge advantage against a specific enemy. When extra effective, you have 3 tiers greater advantage against the enemy. You deal more damage, and the stun gauge is always active. Okay, and it tells us the list of effective against attacks. They have crest toothpaste, yes. Flying classes with defective and wyvern riders are variable to the ability of effective against flyers. Switch your active unit to claws as a bow equipped. Okay.
No problem, I got it. I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
Claw, you're hurt. Do something about those wounds. Very sharp, Claw, as usual.
Vulneraries. Press Z and B to use a vulnerary and restore HP. The number of vulneraries you get will refill the okay.
Gotta stay on.
I get 1 and you heal up. Critical attack! Let's go! Look at all that!
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
This is cool. I love using these guys. Order Dimitri, Claude, and Edelgard to seize the strongholds. Press issue orders. Okay, so they're talking about issuing orders. Use auto battle to determine the course of actions that you don't give direct orders to. Issue orders to allies.
Let's try this.
So the idea with this map is that the idea of Fire Emblem Warriors is that it's also tactical. So for the characters you don't control, you can order your allies to basically go for certain bases or to kill certain enemies.
Let's see how this
and
goes.
then you got to decide which fortresses are better for them to take against. For example, Edelgard wants to take this one because it's using a lance enemy. Claude wants to attack the flyer because his bow is effective against flyers. Zorua, welcome! And then Dimitri wants to fight against sword foes, so he could take this enemy.
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
So now I can use Shez. So now I'm gonna control Shez for this fight. So now the other people you don't control are gonna be as AIs, and they're gonna move around and basically follow your commands, which is fun. This game is really just a hack and slash, so it's a good stress reliever too. Look at these fancy moves. Vulnerary.
That takes care of that.
You can see the forest highway.
We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
Position secured.
Let's go! We got the strongholds.
That one to unravel their defenses.
Enough of this strategy nonsense! Get out there and tear them all to pieces!
He's deploying reinforcements.
What does this guy have working for him anyway?
Hey, Claude sees the high road. Hey, who's this guy? Knights of Cerros, Alois Rangel.
Bandits. The Knights of Cerros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Cerros? Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, Brad, I'm finished!
Watch out! They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our
Critical
position.
attack? Critical attack, let's go! Woo! Flashy. Defeat cost us. Select all-out offensive from ores and available and usual attack a selected target. This is good, and also you just want to overwhelm the enemy with force. So you go to the enemy, you select them, you click other, and then you click all-out offensive.
Form ranks and
So now Costas is just going to be
quickly now. I got this. This is where you die, dog.
Awakening. Okay. All attacks will make the stun gauge appear. The stun gauge will quickly regardless of advantage. You receive bonuses based on the number of enemies you defeated. HP will not reach 0 regardless of... Okay, so basically Awakening makes you invincible. Awakening is like Super Saiyan. Ultra Instinct if you want to you know, think of it that way. Fill the Awakening gauge, pick up Lutox, Quick Rush, press A while awakening to completely deplete the Awakening gauge and trigger its war special and the Awakened state. So while awakening you can't do the thing.
Maybe you can channel it like you did in the other battle.
Epic! Awaken says. Critical attack! Woo! With the critical hit! Let's go! He's dead! He's dead!
Is it over?
S rank. S, A, B, C, and D. Completion time and defeat and damage taken. Level up.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Defeat enemies to gain experience, leveling up and improving their stats. A unit's hit points. The unit's max HP but depletes with damage, and then, you know, yeah, and then strength, magic, dexterity, speed, luck, yeah. That type of stuff. And then MVP.
I won't let myself stop here.
MVP will gain extra EXP. Level up.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Level your combat arts and magic. Class experience and class level. Okay. A lot of things. Gold. When you play Pokemon games, do you play as a boy or girl?
Hang
I
on.
play as
You're seriously the Imperial
primarily
Princess,
the boy.
the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dmitri Alexandra Blaithid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
I've picked tougher bandits than that out of my teeth. Those guys were nothing compared to how strong I want to end up.
Yeah, I can see the ambition in your eyes.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them. Still, it's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramayana Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way.
Ramayana Village.
I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramayana might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals, so what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Ramayana Village tonight, but there's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Let's go with them. Oh, we should decline the offer.
Trust me, I don't want to go either. But there's little sense in denying the wishes of three noble scions. Let's play along for now and see how this unfolds.
Alright.
Alright. No, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Oh, this is it. This is the point.
Right then. So off we
Are
go.
we? I don't know.
But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes. Do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name is spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point. Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
That's our Aloise.
Can you guys
Come
still hear
on,
me?
let's get moving before he really gets going.
Leveling up in combat magic. Okay, yeah. They're basically on the transition. They're just gonna go over the things that that the gaming guru explains to you. So here we are at the base camp, the Western Barnabas territory. The battle preparation. Talk to your interact with your allies back at camp and press A when you near you to talk to them.
Hey!
Welcome to our humble base camp. Okay, so this is more to note that this part is not fully voiced.
If I'm honest.
The annual outdoor activity at the beginning of the school year.
What say you?
So this is a chance to bond with the resources.
Let's see.
So they're gonna ask. So we're gonna need to speak to the three house leaders, but you can talk to anyone here.
It's you!
We got 3 high-ranking noble children here. So the guard was more than double that of the previous year. They were nearly killed by some pack of base brigands.
Ah, it's you.
The board said he has some skill. So this is Felix. Bye. So certain responses you can tell. When you talk to people, you'll be given a list of responses, and you can answer in a way, and if you answer in a way that they like, you'll get support points. This also includes other actions, so yeah.
Heya! Hello there.
Give me a second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back.
Let's see.
The thing is,
They just started at the Officers Academy. They do.
It's you. My thanks.
Right on.
That's funny.
I see.
He wants to treat us to a meal.
You have my thanks. Speaking
He's
of
in our
which,
debt.
Thanks.
By the way, how about this?
Okay, so Dimitri, just like the in Three Houses, is going to give us a rundown of the different Blue Lions units.
Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But you're leaving for that village soon, aren't you?
Okay, so I'll be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna run this back. I'm gonna run this down for those that weren't here, or those that are just coming to see this, or those that didn't catch it. There's different attributes to each unit, and typically there's 10. The HP is pretty self-explanatory. If your unit loses all HP, they die. Strength is basically, if you want something that's simple to refer to, it's like Pokemon's physical attack. It's your physical attack stat. Magic is what it sounds like. It's a magic attack. Dexterity is used for critical hits and to break your opponent's shield faster. Speed is how fast you move during the battle on the map. Move, I'm actually not sure. Luck is something I actually don't know what that is. Defense and res should be self-explanatory. And charisma, or charm in this case, determines your resilience, determines your battalion endurance. I don't know if we have battalions in this demo, though. That remains to be seen.
Your interest perhaps. Dedu hails from the land of dusk. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my vassal.
Vassal.
Speak to him, and you'll see why.
Life and limb, staunch shield, demolisher. He's an armor knight, of course he is. Or he wants to be an armor knight, but he's a fighter right now.
Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue. But he's a good person at his core. I can attest to that. He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends. I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor.
Okay.
In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar. Ash is the adopted son of that castle's lord, Lenato. He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise.
So his preferred class is an archer.
Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant. I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only a little. Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware. Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight. She has ever been straight-laced and diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
Alright, well that's the whole Blue Lion House. Speaking of Ingrid and Sylvain.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. Can we speak a moment?
Not good.
Church shoulder.
What did you need?
It'll be fun, they said. Nothing ever happens. Manuela.
Got it.
Right on.
Well, hi.
A sad and lonesome woman.
Listen.
Right on.
That has much difficulty.
Yeah.
Drifting
I
to
don't know.
the world. He's drifting through the world.
A moment of your time. Quite. All in all,
Alright. Let's talk to Edelgard.
What do you think?
I'm gonna ask why. I'm not usually hired in service by people quite so high up the food chain. Why the special attention?
On another matter.
The Black Eagle House.
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
Solar Promise is the one we saw earlier. That's cool.
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble, but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done. That's Dorothea Arnold. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company. Or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers' Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see. Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him far better than I can. He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes. One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name is Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away.
This is the bean that everyone loves. Bernadetta.
Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine.
One for the books.
Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her a quick study, a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious. But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain. Surely you know someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely.
Alright, and that's the Black Eagle house.
Please be listening.
So, yeah.
Look who has arrived.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. The famous line.
What? I am on it.
Alright.
Are you nuts?
Oh. Keep it vague.
Yes, well.
Hello there.
How may I help you?
Hey there.
Let's see.
Right.
Nice. Who of the Black Eagles have I not talked to?
Please, hello. Hello.
Oh, Bernadetta's absent. Okay, I was wondering where she was.
My thanks.
You sure?
Right.
Looks like Hubert likes it when you question motives.
Right on.
No problem.
Please?
Oh, hey. Huh. Aw. Thanks. Can I help you? Hello? I'm busy.
Ah, it is you.
Huh?
Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Greetings. By the way,
Let's see. If I'm honest, that's concerning. What say you?
Well met. What are your thoughts? Well met. What are your thoughts?
Oh, hey.
Hey there. Thanks.
Checking in real quick. I'm still here. I doubt Eloise.
Of course. Speaking of, how's that?
So he's gonna give us a rundown of the Golden Deer.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally.
If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrett Mock. Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery. Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up. Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her. He's a pretty friendly guy. Though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough. Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier, and she nearly took my head off. She's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so
I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess. Ignatz likes the great outdoors. Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it. Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me. Leone wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
I still have one more person to talk to. Okay, I see the blue dot. She's over here.
So...
Right on.
Thanks. I'll do it.
Alright. Well, that's everybody in this camp. Except for one person.
Hey!
I see. That's concerning, if I'm honest. My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Ramayana Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garrigmach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that, exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full.
In full.
Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you're well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
Bruh! What be this thing? Blood money?
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
It's a bribery. It's 100% a bribery.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that
The
was
blood
a
money.
threat. And here I thought he was a big softie.
A formality.
Well, what do you think? Garrigmach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
He has such bad jokes.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Cannot handle the shock of the truth.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man could pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garreg Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us, but... Well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The Knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
I stand by my
Actually,
decision.
I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
A skeptic, huh? You know, I may look like a scoundrel, but I happen to be a man of my...
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
It seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me, every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king, the kind who looks after his people. Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
So...
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately?
Okay, so this is actually... So what this part was actually more of a contrast to Byleth and Byleth in Three Houses. Byleth... Well, the Byleths take a more objective look on the... Take a more objective look on each of the three lords. If anything, it's more of a pessimistic point of view, because Byleth, when they reflect on Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude, for Edelgard, they mentioned that Edelgard looks like Edelgard's like constantly judging them, and has this look of ambition. For Dimitri, he says that he seems kind, but then has darkness lurking underneath. And for Claude, they mention that Claude has a good smile, but the smiles do not reach their eyes. So it's a more pessimistic / objective view. Shez takes a more generalized optimistic view. That's a very nice contrast.
Better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Yes, I get it is just a game theory, isn't it?
Prologue. Three Houses. Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's three houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Saros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you, one made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
The Knights of Cerros, as well as many other powerful warriors, pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
We're gonna enroll in the Officers Academy.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The Academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Just like
Each of
university.
our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
This is the decision, guys. This is the decision. This is where you pick what house you want to go into. If you forget what house you, if you forget if you forget what each attribute of each unit is, you can look it up by pressing Y, and then you'll be giving a list. So, I really took the time to think of this decision, because just like 3 houses, you're picking one of the 3 houses to go into. I already did Leicester Alliance when I played 3 houses. Pick a good one, says Evolution Fan, yes. You know what? I'm gonna go with Dimitri.
So you wish to join Dimitri's Blue Lions. Are you certain?
What happens if we consider?
Actually, hold on a sec.
Choose carefully. And if you are unsure, lend an ear to the goddess. Her wisdom is ever present to guide you on the path ahead. So you wish to join Dimitri's blue...
Guys, we're going with the Blue Lions this time, since I never actually did this path in 3 houses.
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yaritza, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Hello!
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yaritza? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuel, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
But the way you hemmed and hawed over your choice, you'd think they'd at least pretend to give it the same amount of thought.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yaritza.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that?
We're getting thrown into
Each
something
month,
immediately.
Every
Great.
house in the academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
The students of Blue Lion House are now playable. That's cool. So, because we picked the Blue Lions, it means that we get every single unit from the Blue Lion House to play as.
Professor Yaritza told me the good news. Welcome to the Blue Lion House. I'm excited for us to learn and grow together. But for now, please, make yourself
Oh,
at
he's
home.
got a school outfit! Let's
Our whole house
go!
has been buzzing since we heard you were
Wow,
being assigned
Shaz
here.
looks so good at that!
So
Whoa!
we're going to treat you to a welcome feast tonight. Assuming you're okay
Wow.
with the fancy offerings at the dining hall, that is.
That is such... Shaz wears
You
that
saved
well.
His Highness's life. That means the whole kingdom owes you one. And I can't think of a better way to get to know each other than gathering around the table for a meal.
Enough chatter. You're a mercenary, right? How's your swordsmanship? You must have some skill if the boar here gave you passing marks. But I won't know for sure until we cross blades at the training grounds. I'll see you there, before dinner.
That's no way to talk, Felix. You were being rude. Still, I must admit I'm curious as well. Rumor has it you're quite the exceptional fighter.
I'm happy to spar with any of you. Frankly, this brings me right back to my old merc buddies.
Trade blows if you must, but please try not to injure each other.
The training grounds can be a little tough to find. Oh, why don't I show you the way later? Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. One wrong turn and you're up in the library staring down the tallest stack of books you've ever seen.
Yes, this is the largest monastery in Fodlan, so it's easy to get lost if you let your mind wander.
If you struggle to settle in, say so.
You helped His Highness. We are in your debt.
Remember your mission?
We are to stamp out what's left of the Iron King's thieves. If I may, Professor, it seems a bit challenging for a first mission.
But their leader, Costas, has already been dealt with. If the professor thinks us capable
So
of
the
knocking
biggest
out the
difference
rest,
in this,
I trust his judgment.
So the biggest difference in this game is that
yourself.
in Three Hopes, Costas is already dead. All these people sound familiar. It's probably because their VAs are people you know, or people that have. They're part of a voice acting. Some people are part of a voice acting union, so you probably heard them.
Of course, Oh, he's gone.
Professor Yaritza isn't much of a talker. Or easy to talk to, for that matter.
I'm certain you'll get used to him. He may be a touch curt, but he's not a bad person at heart.
This quote is actually a lot more significant than it looks at first glance. If you play Three Houses, then you'll understand why this quote that Mercedes says is very significant. If you play Three Houses, and I mean really like play Three Houses, you'll know why this quote is actually more significant than it looks here.
Still, bandit hunting right out of the gate? This is quite the mission.
After the events in the mountains, I hesitate to put His Highness in further danger.
You worry too much to do. Besides, we have a trustworthy new ally coming with us.
Take the prison, run with it.
It's a dirt nap before, and I'll do it again.
Huh, well, I'm convinced.
Whatever the case, we should be doubly prepared. And we'll be counting on our mercenary friend here to assist us.
Sure thing, Dimitri. You just keep counting, while I'm off racking up all the glory.
Two weeks later. We got time skip already.
There you are, Yaritza. I have word from the Knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the Knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
The blood scent.
Of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
That's such good writing. We'll follow the blood scent. Right, we'll follow the... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me. Professor Yaritza, where are you going? Well, he must have deduced where the bandits are. We should keep pace. Pathetic. Professor, it does not seem wise to charge ahead without... Hmm? What's this?
From the look of it, they're bandits. Or they were.
Dead by my hand.
Whoa. Wait, so are these the bad guys we were after?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Interesting. That must be their stronghold.
In that case, we'd better clean the place out before they harm the nearby villages.
They've got their tails between their legs now, so this should be easy. Let's go.
Whoa there. Doesn't this whole fortress thing raise red flags for anyone else?
I agree. If this is their stronghold, why are there no signs of life?
It could be a trap to lure us in.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
I wouldn't go that far, but I agree we need to investigate, especially if something seems off.
The decision is not ours to make.
That's right. We're still on a mission after all. It's up to Professor Yaritza.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch
Let's
any
go.
bandits you find.
Short
But
and to the point.
isn't it dangerous for us to go by ourselves?
There can't be more than a handful. You should have no issue. If need be, I will intervene.
Yeah, you sound confident, but I've still got a bad feeling about this.
Brace for the worst. No guts, no glory, am I right?
Should things go awry, Your Highness, stay behind me.
If things go awry, I will fall back. And I expect the rest of you to do the same.
I'm more than ready for this fortress. Let's see if it's ready for me.
If the professor's with us, I'm certain we'll be fine.
Then it's settled. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Alright, we got a tactical map. A battle ends in victory when you fulfill the victory conditions, and ends defeat when you fulfill the defeat conditions. So each mission, just like Fire Emblem, has a victory condition that you must fulfill to win. But then there's also a defeat. Condition where if you let that occur, you lose. And in the case of classic mode, or I don't know if casual is the same way, but if Shez falls in battle, or the house leader, in this case Dimitri falls in battle, it's also a defeat. However, these conditions can change during the course of the battle, so you have to adapt. There is no defeat condition, so losing Shez or Dimitri are the only defeat conditions that result in a fail. So while everyone is technically a playable right now, for the tutorial you are going to use Ash, Dimitri, and Dedu. And then Yaritza is right here as an ally. You can auto battle, so when you press B, they'll tell you the requirements you need for an S rank. We are going to save because actually, guys, this is where the stream is gonna leave off for the day. I've had fun, but we are gonna continue this another time, so I can actually get more videos and more parts for this. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'm sorry, but we are actually been streaming for almost 2 hours now. thank you guys for coming onto this stream. And well, next time we meet, we are going to tackle Reversal of Fortune. This is a very big map, but we're gonna do this. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, stay frosty, people. And remember, download this demo if you haven't. This is a very fun game. Alright, guys. I'll see you later.